Hey guys, hope all is well and welcome back to another quick production tip. I am going to go over the simplest way to make sure your kick and your sub bass are working together and not creating mud, because I know sometimes it's hard to hear sine wave sub basses. They're very, very low frequencies, and when you have a low sub tail on your kick drum, sometimes your ears, the human ear, is not quite picking up on those that muddy section. We're just simply not hearing it because it's very, very low. So what I usually rely on is simply a visual. You need to create a audio stem of your sub bass. Now you can see here we're working in silent. I have the MIDI and I can't see anything. All I'm seeing is my MIDI note, and that's not really benefiting me. Sure, I'm side chaining it out. I'm trying to understand where the kick tail is ending so I can create a curve that meets, that ducks out that sine wave from the kick so they're not colliding. So all day I can keep bending this around and trying to figure it out and really trusting my ears. That's definitely a great way to do it, and I encourage that. But again, when it comes down to working in the studio all day, you get ear fatigue and you're just not quite picking up on some frequencies. So I start to visually understand the sub versus the bass, and the best way to do that is bounce your sub in place. And for any non-Logic users, I just simply created an audio stem right here, right below. This is the sine bass that's right up here, now converted into a audio. So the best way, I kind of zoom in, and now I'm trying to understand the audio wave of the kick converting into the sub. This kick has to be going out just the amount on the tail, just the perfect amount for the sub to be coming in. I don't want any sub here in the body of the kick. I think I could actually back off the sidechain a little bit to make a little bit more of that meat of the sub coming in right here. So simply to adjust that, I'll go back into my LFO tool and I'm going to bring this back a little bit more to kind of up that area to make sure the sub is coming through a little bit thicker there in that spot. So I simply adjust that and I will rebounce in place. And it's going to be a very, very subtle difference. You can see the subtle difference here and here, that there's a little bit difference in the sub. This is coming in a little bit sooner to take the place of the tail of the kick going out right here, and then the full body of the sub is coming in to replace it. Now that's kind of a quick way I go to make sure the kick and the sub are working together, and they're working together pretty good. You can tell we have no sub in the body of the kick because we really want the low end of the kick to come through and not be affected by the sub. So give that a shot in your tracks. Hopefully it'll help you guys out, and I'll catch you next Thursday.